Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to upload your images, especially on Amazon. And guess what? You can actually use it for any other platform too, whether it's on your website or whether it's on your Shopify store, even other marketplaces like eBay and Etsy, etc. I'm going to quickly share my screen. And what you'll be looking at here is a folder with 4 images. Normally, I don't have that many images. I've got a lot more. And about a week ago, I had some issues with trying to upload some of my images. I had some PNGs and some JPEGs, and I had some WebPs from a website that I downloaded, various file formats, images that I needed to convert, to resize, to upscale. And then I realized that I have to upload them all one by one on Amazon. And I was just pulling my hair out. Now, if you're like me, you've got a bunch of images in a bunch of folders with different naming conventions, with different file formats, etc., etc. Old listings from eBay, some that are much smaller, which essentially means they're lower quality. I've got web designers sending me images a whole lot from photographers. Everybody's got their different naming conventions. And of course, I've got different names and I've got different formats and I've got different sizes and different qualities and different everything. Downloaded some from my Facebook page. Have you ever seen what kind of names they've got and what sizes they come in, etc., etc.? It was a complete mess. So I wasn't going to start making all those changes and converting all those images and then one by one uploading them in the right spot in Amazon in the back end of the listing. Plus, you don't get that many images to upload if you do it in the listing itself. Even though Amazon only allows you to upload about 7 or is it 9 or something to that effect when it comes to the listing itself, you can actually upload up to about 99 images that people can scroll through when they're looking inside of your product detail page, including product photos, rich infographics, the ones that show dimensions, the ones that show lifestyle, the marketing visuals, things that show the benefits to the customer, the different features of the product, etc. And things that actually sell your product, because we've got to remember that when people are shopping online, they don't have the product in their hand. They can't touch, smell, gauge the size of it or anything like that. Now, what I find over time with my listings, that images do get scrambled. The ones that I decided to put in second or third end up fourth and fifth because I've uploaded another one and that's taken its spot. Customers get confused. They click away. You really don't want that. You want something consistent. Especially if you've been selling for a long time like me, you might notice that your images never appear in the right sequence. Some are lower resolution than you like them. Some show up in the zoom view because they're large enough. Others don't. So I fixed it. I created a little tool and I decided to share it with you. Here's what you need to do. First of all, you go to Seller Central. You navigate to the catalog and then to upload images. When you go into upload images, it takes you to this bulk image upload tool. Now, if you already know how to use it, you would probably jump onto Image Manager here. And especially if you're the registered brand owner, you probably tend to use this tool here, where you click here, you upload one image and off you go. Problem is that a lot of the time these don't appear where you want them to. Again, you've only got a limit of 7 images apart from the main image. You've got these back and side ones, which if it's something that where the back and the side actually relate, then that's a good idea. But this is the tool that I'll be showing you today. Now, here you'll see, and if you click on Name Your Image Files help page, you'll see that Amazon allows you to do a bulk upload so long as every single image has a specific convention when it comes to the naming. And you need to have the ASIN in it. You need to have which image it is, main, PT1, PT2, PT3, etc. Up to 99 images for each listing. Now, if you've got all your listing photos in one folder, and you've downloaded all your images and you've got everything in there, I'm going to show you a great way to do this in pretty much a few seconds. So, again, this is the folder that I've created here for no reason, just so that I can show this for you. And as you can see, I've got PNGs, I've got JPEGs. You can have pretty much any file format that's an image under the sun. And the only thing that you're going to want to do is where, for instance, if this was a Facebook image, it would have come with something like this kind of thing on it, .jpeg. What I need you to do is just go in there and double click on that really long name and put a number on it. And the way that I want you to number them is number 1 for your main image, for your hero image, number 2 for the next one, number 3 for the next one, number 4 for the next one, and so on and so forth. It doesn't matter if you skip numbers. It doesn't matter if in the end you decide to delete a couple of photos or change the numbering and put them in the end and go from take one that's number 2, say that you've got 50 photos and all of a sudden you decide, this isn't exactly the right one for number 2. I'm going to change this and I'm going to make it 51. That is fine to do. It won't make a difference whatsoever so long as they are sequentially numbered. You can definitely do this. If you don't do this, what is going to happen is instead of being placed in numerical order and potentially in the order that you want them to be placed, what will happen is this tool will decide to use alphabetical order instead. And if that's something that you've done on purpose, then that's fine. What does Amazon want? Amazon wants image files that are named in that format, so ASIN plus the variant code, which is either main or PT1 or PT2 or whatever, a number of different codes that it uses, and then .jpg. The only accepted file types for Amazon are JPG, TIFF, and GIF. If you're uploading multiple images, you must create a zip file with all the images inside before you upload them. As you can see here, you need to click on this and upload a zip file. I don't have a zip file there yet, but I will in a second. If you're doing this in Australia, you can, to upload country-specific images, please click here. You click this and it takes you to a page where you can choose the country, put Australia in it, and upload them here. Same thing, no difference. Okay. Now that we've got the basics organized here, I'm going to go back here into my images and I'm going to show you how to put them all in the correct order, no matter how many you have, and upload them all in one go. You do need to wait a day or two so that you can see the actual images appear on the front end of the listing, but you'll probably start seeing them almost straight away in the back end. So you'll see them in that image manager view. They'll all be in the correct order. They'll be logical the way that you want them to be. The user experience or the customer experience will be logical because you've actually decided which one goes first, which one goes second, etc., etc. You've gone into your image folder, you've changed the numbering in the order that you want them. And now the next thing that you do is you take this little butterfly program and you open it up here. And as you can see, this has been made specifically for Amazon, and it does ask you for an ASIN, but in place of the ASIN, if you were going to do something similar for eBay, your website, etc., and you wanted to name all those images with something, whether it's a product ID or whether it's a short name of the actual product, so you'd want to put something like big blue box there kind of thing, you can do it. Otherwise, what you do is you go in there and you type B0 and that's your ASIN. Now, we want to select the images, and we have an option here of either selecting multiple images or selecting a folder, because in here I have nothing else except for the images for this particular product. I'll select a folder, but you can do the same exact thing by opening the folder and selecting the images one by one or all together as a batch kind of thing. So I'm going to browse here. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to select this folder. So now I've selected this folder, and as long as it's got inside of it JPG, JPEG, PNG, WebP, BMP, TIFF or TIFF with TIFF files, so long as it's got one of those or multiple of those formats and nothing different, you'll see that it will do its job and it will format. Now, you've got a few output presets, and by all means, choose the first one, which is the high res one if you want, if that's what you want. Or choose them all. Get a few different types. That's fine as well. What you'll find, though, is that I've gone and done my due diligence, and these are probably the best presets for the different websites. For Amazon, Etsy, and WordPress, the full images, it's best to have around about 2000 pixels on the shorter size. This tool will not crop, it won't stretch, it won't pull, it won't destroy your photos. All it will do is it will keep the same, pretty much the same format of the photos, with the portrait or landscape or square or whatever. But the shorter side will have this amount of pixels, and the dots per inch will go up if they were lower. So it'll upscale them to 300 dots per inch. Now, don't expect miracles. If you've got a 200 by 200 really low res image and you're bringing it up to 2000, you're just going to see those pixels more pronounced. That's all it'll do. It will do some upscaling, it will do some optimizing, but it's not for those kinds of huge differences. If you've got a Shopify store, best is 2048 on the shorter side. WordPress thumbnails, they need to be smaller, 300. WordPress and Facebook are the regular images, so not the WordPress product photos, the other ones, that any other photos on the website. You might want to use the 1200. eBay 1600, that's pretty much normal for eBay, and the Instagram feed 1080. You can choose zip file or normal folder. You will get both when you ask for a zip folder or zip file, just so that you don't need to actually extract everything from the zip file. You'll have another folder where the products are in there. They're showing, the product images are showing as per normal. And then you decide what kind of format, what kind of file format you want. Now, for Amazon, you'll choose JPEG. If you're going on your website, I recommend WebP because it's a smaller size but better quality image, etc. And you might want PNGs or TIFFs for other uses. So it's got the options there for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it on zip. I'm going to ask for the Amazon size. I'm going to ask for JPEGs, and I'm going to start the conversion. And that was it. It's done. 99 photos will be done in about double those seconds. And what you've got here is you've got two new images. It opens up straight away, so that you're not looking for the folder. You've got two types of, if you've asked for multiple sizes, you'll get them in this folder here. If you've asked for a zip file, it'll be this one here. And it's actually named the way that it's supposed to be named. All you need to do is you need to go back to that page in Seller Central, and this way you just need to grab it and open it there. When you submit it, it should work a treat. And yeah, pretty much it's a day, a few hours, few minutes even later, it should come up on the back end first and then on the front end. If you make a mistake, all you need to do is just rejig some numbers, delete some images, add some more, and redo it and re-upload them, and they will override each other and you're good to go. If this is interesting to you, I've got it for free on privatelabelaustralia.com.au/AMZ_image_with. I'll put the link somewhere for you as well. Anyway, you'll find the lifetime download there for free for the grand price of $0. I hope the tool makes your life easier. I hope that you all go right now and fix up all your photos and rejig them and refix them and refresh them and showcase your products the way you want them. Happy selling. Bye.